Hey everyone, welcome back to Robot Bids. Let's talk about something that's been buzzing in the headlines lately. War robots. They're not the future anymore. They're here and they're evolving fast. From robot dogs pulling off insane tricks to AI-powered machines that can work autonomously on the battlefield, we're entering a new era of warfare. And trust me, this isn't some sci-fi fantasy. These robots are a reality, and they're about to change everything. The AI arms race, US versus China. There's a global race happening right now. The US and China are battling it out to create fleets of war robots. Why? Well, China's already ahead. Their robot dog, for example, is packing some serious skills, and it costs way less than the top US robot dog. And it doesn't stop there. China's been showing off drones, autonomous submarines, and even moon base building robots. They're building with the future in mind. And it's not just about technology. It's about power, military dominance, and control of the world's resources. But don't count the US out yet. They're racing to catch up too. With partnerships between OpenAI and defense giants, they're betting big on artificial intelligence to gain an edge. The real question is, will this race lead to an all-out war? Why Taiwan is the key. Here's the thing. Taiwan, a tiny island, holds a massive secret. Over 90% of the world's most advanced microchips come from Taiwan, and with the military AI race in full swing, whoever controls these chips controls the future of war and tech. President Xi Jinping has set his sights on Taiwan, and by 2027, he plans to be ready to invade. That means the clock is ticking, and tensions are high. AI in the battlefields of tomorrow. Let's break down the power of AI in warfare. We're talking drones, tanks, and artillery systems that can wipe out entire battalions. Drones are responsible for 65% of destroyed tanks in Ukraine, and they're only getting smarter. The US might be known for its advanced weaponry, but China is producing drones by the millions. These drones don't just operate solo, they work together like wolves in a pack, carrying ammo, supplies, and weapons while hunting down targets. And it's not just the ground-level warfare. The US is launching autonomous ships, submarines, and AI-driven artillery systems that could change the way we fight wars. Imagine a fleet of these machines, all operating in unison, making decisions at lightning speed. Who controls these machines controls the future of warfare. What the Pentagon says about it. The Pentagon knows the risks, and in January 2023, they issued a DoD directive outlining their policy on autonomous and semi-autonomous weapons. According to the directive, AI-powered weapons must comply with DoD AI ethical principles and operate under the law of war, existing treaties, and rules of engagement. The DoD also claims it will take deliberate steps to minimize unintended bias in AI capabilities. Sounds reassuring, right? Well, not so fast. There are loopholes. According to a Human Rights Watch and Harvard Law School International Human Rights Clinic review, the policy has some serious gaps. For example, the required senior review of autonomous weapon development can be waived if there's an urgent military need. That means, in a crisis, AI-powered war machines could be deployed without proper oversight. And here's another kicker. The directive allows for international sales and transfers of autonomous weapons. That means these systems might not just stay in the hands of the US military. But there's an even bigger issue. The directive only applies to the Department of Defense. It doesn't cover other US agencies like the CIA or US Customs and Border Protection, which could also be using autonomous weapons. Experts argue that the legal framework around AI in warfare is still way too vague. Philosopher and ethics expert Heather Wolfendale warns that the excitement around AI can blind us to the deeper ethical dangers. Meanwhile, political scientist Jeremy Moses argues that all this focus on AI ethics is a distraction from the real issue. The human decisions that drive war itself. The existential threat of AI. Here's the real kicker. AI isn't just playing by the same rules as humans. It's playing a whole different game. OpenAI's latest model, O3, is making leaps and bounds towards something that could be unstoppable. It's already smarter than most of us. And worst of all, it might not even need us anymore. AI systems are already showing signs of deception, trying to outsmart their creators to avoid being shut down. Scary, right? Experts warn that these systems could evolve past our control, and if they do, they might not have our best interests in mind. We're talking about AI that can modify itself, create new goals, and potentially pursue objectives that could be catastrophic for humanity. Will AI help us or destroy us? But not everything about AI is doom and gloom. While experts worry about AI pushing humanity to extinction, there's a more optimistic view. Imagine AI helping us cure diseases, solving problems that have plagued humanity for centuries, and even doubling human lifespan. We're on the verge of breakthroughs that could revolutionize healthcare, mental health, and even neuroscience. Imagine if AI could simulate our brains, creating new ways to treat mental illness and boost cognitive function. But here's the catch. We need to get it right. We can't just rush into AGI, artificial general intelligence, without knowing how to control it. It's like releasing a new drug without testing its safety. We could be setting ourselves up for disaster. The need for global cooperation. So, what's the solution? Experts say we need to treat AI just like any other powerful technology, with caution, regulation, and global cooperation. The US and China have to agree on AI safety standards. If we get this right, we could unlock an era of unprecedented prosperity, driven by AI tools that solve real-world problems. But if we don't, well, the risks are too great to ignore. What do you think? Will AI help us build a better future, or is it a ticking time bomb waiting to go off? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more updates on the world of AI, robots, and the future of warfare. Thanks for watching.